Well, I finished the rank 2 hunting log. In the last video, you saw some of these things get killed just because they were in the same area as the level 15 quest. And then all I had left was Killer Mantis, which was in Western Noscea, and the Wild Wolf, which was... These were level 16, so very easy at level 17. These were level 20. I was level 18, but I have a Chocobo. You know, I have Pegasus, and he helps a lot. But I think you could still probably solo him pretty easily, because you're a tank. I mean, what are we talking here? And then I tanked a dungeon, and got to 20. 22, how'd that happen? Yeah, that dungeon experience can be freaking crazy. I didn't even do a random. What'd I get? I got 35,000 experience points. I was level 19 when I went in there. I'm 22 and a quarter now. Do you get XP? Yeah, I got 27,000 for doing one of the bosses, and like the middle boss, and I think the first boss 15,000, almost 16. Crazy. But yeah, but I figured, you know, I can do that on Archer now, or I can just, since I'm here anyway, I never left Noscea, let's just do this quest. So the level 20 Marauder quest is the Mountain That Strides, given to us by Wyrnzuin. Here we go. Mercy, there is trouble afoot. Do you recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata? The boy's grandfather, Nedard, but recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sighard has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to this matter. My sister, Sulkwib, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been apprised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. The Bismarck... Oh, the Culinarian Guild. I could do the little teleport over there, but whatever. I already got it in my head to sprint. And, you know, us Marauders, we're blockheaded, eh? Stubborn as boulders. Here's Sulkwib at a table, smoking a pipe. Ah, Mercy, I assume you're here to discuss the missing child and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. I thought I clicked. I suggest we head to the Red Rooster Stead and learn what more we can from old Nedard. I hate this stretch. Like there's no quick way to get there. I'm just gonna go over here. Morby, dry docks, and fly. If you can't fly, I actually think... Is it level 3? Wow. I think it would probably be faster. Although I'm not entirely sure. Oh, lower decks. Oh, so upper decks, yeah, just take the Tempest Gate. That actually would have been better. I didn't notice that. I was looking up here. I'm like, you have to go through middle of the ocean. But no, Tempest Gate would have been better. By a lot. Man, I feel dumb now. And free. Stupid. What a dum-dum. Marauders, you know? Or just probably me, but... this is a quest for Mist. It's like a housing kind of thing. I haven't messed around at all with housing because I'm under the impression it's kind of a lottery and it costs a lot of gil. And although I have furnishings that I've collected that can't be sold on the market board, and just they're sitting in my retainer's inventory, I don't know if I'll ever do it. I don't know. But I can make stuff too. I have carpenter. I have I can make mortar. I could probably make a lot of cool stuff. But anyway, here's Nedard to continue. Thank the gods you're here. Seems me grandson is set on causing naught but trouble for you. But surely you can now the lad is feeling. How he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And the last time, when you came along like an avenging angel and showed him the strength of your steel, well, you lit a fire in his belly. He must have got it in his head to take revenge on the beast himself. Daft little bugger. Any road, once he had Kujata had been spotted near Aleport, why, he shot through that door like an arrow from a bow, and I ain't seen him since. I beg of you, find me little Sighard before I would like it if this was himself, like himself, but they keep saying is self, like his self, before he gets himself stomped to death. That big bastard Oryx has spilled more than enough of me kin's blood. And Sulkvib. Our course is clear. We must set out for Aleport at once. An old acquaintance of mine, Farstim, that's Paul, Frank, A.R., Sam, Tom, Y, Mary, Farstim, often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. I'm gonna teleport. If you are like growing up, as I like to say sometimes, if you've chosen Limsa as your home, that's where you started, just teleport back there for free. Hopefully you set that as your free teleport that you can use 1,000 times. Like there's no limit to it being free. It's always free. And then just take the boat out to Aleport for 40 gil, I believe. Otherwise it was 239, something like that. We'll show down here too. 231. And then here's Farstim to continue. Have I seen a boy wandering about by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched the young lad traipsing off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late, so if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Rogadin, Yellow Jacket, sir. We have a dark purple thingy here that's Sighard's water skin. There'll be a fight, because that's what the dark purple means. Please be AoE. Yeah. Yeah, come on. No, just, okay. Oh, I got another. Cool. Our tank cooldown. Level 20? 22. And then off to the west with a tiny bit of north. This is Sighard's satchel. Another dark purple roiling thing. I'm gonna get these pucks as well. Yeah, let's get them all. Tiny bit more XP, practically nothing. And then to the north, we actually have Sulkvib, and she has an event glow about her, so it should be like 24 capped. Have you found any sign of Sighard? I hand over the water skin and satchel. He must have been in a desperate hurry indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the stead, perhaps. I thought I clicked. Gods below, mercy. Over there. Yep, 24 capped. I think she turned to the north where there's like a cliff face. Yeah. And the big old Aurochs with Sighard facing him down. They're on top of this like cliff. The Aurochs just gives a stomp. And the resulting like ground tremble and air from the stomp knocks Sighard like off the cliff and down. Now he's surrounded by 3 wolves. He's trying to get up. He's like, oh. He sees me running in. Mercy! And he faints. Passes out. Alright, wolves. Let's do this. With Kujata watching. I mean, can I ground pound around the boy, or would that kill him? Technically, it won't kill him, but I want to pretend like it will. Yeah, we'll miss him with it. A little bit of RP for no reason. Oh, I got a level 15 axe, like a little bit better than the level 15 axe that I was given for the level 15 quest. From the dungeon, is what I meant to say. If you run these dungeons, like I might do on Archer, it depends on how long the queue is. But if you run these dungeons with the duty support or squadron, ooh, I forgot. Yeah, I could do squadron, couldn't I? I don't think I have tank with squadron. Never mind. The only problem is, like, the first one you can do with your squadron, I think you have to be level 20. So I meet that criteria. But the first one you can do, like Halatali, it sucks, dude. It sucks trying to direct your squadron appropriately for it. As an archer, I might actually be able to pull it off pretty well, but I don't know if I can do it as a tank. Maybe. Well, maybe, because I can tank. When Zoan comes running up, roar! And even though I've kicked the butts of several wolves, like at least 20, I think, apparently they were still not scared of me, but they're scared of this guy. When Zoan, and he rushes to the boy's aid, lifts him up. He's tiny in his giant hands. He breathes yet. He breathes yet. Looks up. We all look up at the Aurochs, which is like a big buffalo thing. If you weren't familiar with them, we withdraw to the Red Rooster's stead. Follow my lead, Mercy. But yeah, Kujata is still just on the cliff, on top of it, just watching, being a perv or something. I don't know. I thought, oh, it's back there. Okay. Let's do the thing that I said to do, but like kind of in a weird order. I think what I'm gonna do as Archer, because it's still level 15 or 16, queue for the only dungeon I'm allowed to go into, Sastasha, and be working on the hunting log, rank 2 in the meantime. I think it was Tempest Gate? Yeah. Cool. But yeah, instead of like getting Archer to 20 and then doing both these quests, like I was here, I'm still gonna, you know, get Archer to 20 and do that quest as well, but there's no reason to do it in that order. I'm here, 20, ready, let's do it, you know? Let's do it. Alright. Oh, I just realized these are the last classes that are gonna start at level 0. So I should have been doing all these little side quests, or they're just never gonna be done. But that's fine, I guess. Just hopefully you're not a completionist. Here's Nedard to continue the cutscene. You brought him home. I don't got the words to thank you. Cutscene goes black for a second. The boy is on a big bed, sleeping. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall, though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes, says Sulkvib. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did.
I have done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Aleport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. I think I did just fine, thank you, but whatever. Pray accept my apologies, Nedard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. And he bows to him. You risked your life to save little Sighard. I was a man to find fault with that. It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting me, foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is not more we can accomplish here, Mercy. It is time we returned to the guild and focused on other tasks. I nod to him. Back to the guild. Alright, here's Wernzoin for the turn-in. I am glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sighard abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be as a spur to our efforts. I say again, Mercy, Kujata will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Level 20, axe, strength 4. It is like a slight... I always hate giving it... Like, the crit probably means nothing at this level. Let's actually look. Yeah. Probably means nothing. And the strength overall means... and then, you know, determination is always good, too. Yeah. 6960 experience points. Level 20 gear. Now... what I used to do, and what I might still do, because these levels don't really matter a whole lot. What level's Orm Veil? But I'll take the body piece. Strength 4, is that a, actually, hold on. It is not. It's an improvement in strength and vitality by 1 each. And then tenacity, and it gives me, I really don't bond materia at these levels. There's no point in it. It's level 17. Oh, that's why it's not really much of a difference. Oh wait, no, this is level... What's level 20? What am I thinking? What am I doing with my life, with my head? Whatever. Well, I'll figure it out. Probably, I might make my own gear. I'm not sure. I'll look at the, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll take the money. I'm not really worried about gear right now. Yeah, but the axe is just a little bit better, so we'll do that. Alright, I just got this. I can turn it in at the Grand Company to get some seals, but whatever. Do I have anything else that... Oh, the wrist guards. Level 18, I had those. Forgot about them. Kept them around for a long time for a reason, forgot about them. Can put materia on this finally. I guess level 20 is when materia stuff starts. There's probably a quest for it too. But anyway, until 25, and until next time, Wernzoin and myself thank you. It's weird, the archer, Lucian, the archer guild master, always looks at me, but Wernzoin doesn't. I like it better that way. Like, look at the camera. You're not looking at the camera either, but it's fine. No. We thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you soon for the next one. Bye.